Why's that? I said. Oh, who knows? Probably because your last name's Watanabe, and Irma's is Johnson. Though, I swear, if you straightened Irma's hair, she could pass as Southeast Asian. She looks like a village beauty from Cambodia. Irma, who was sitting at a table near the stage, too far to hear what we were saying, eyed our conversation with suspicion. She was 5'10", about 180 pounds, wore her hair in cornrows, and was about 3 shades darker than I was. I had a hard time picturing her wading through rice fields in a straw hat. This, what's her name, Noreen, wants to interview me, I said. Why not just interview the champion? Maury stood on the rungs of the bar stool and waved at Irma, nearly tipping over in the process. Irma's anxious expression brightened into a smile. Maury flushed redder than he already was. Makes no sense to me either. Says she wants to do a story called The Long Road to the Karaoke Crown. Do me this one favor, will you, Guy? We're still reeling from that nasty column she wrote about our food. It's a good thing so many of our customers are on fixed incomes and can't read English. No problem, Maury. I'll give her a call tomorrow morning. Thank you, Guy. Hey, good luck on the competition. Maury gave me a swift pat on the back. He then had Josie mix a drink that he brought over to Irma. On the telephone, Noreen said she needed exactly 30 minutes of my time that day. I suggested we meet at the House of Hong for dim sum to spend a leisurely hour talking. I'd even treat. I'm a journalist. I don't have time for things like that. You think you can sway my impartiality by buying me a meal? You can't. Did you ask because I'm a diminutive Asian woman you presume to be submissive and meek? I'm offended. I rubbed the sleep out of my eyes. 10 o'clock in the morning is way too early for an argument when you stayed through last call. How about gossip? The bubble tea place on King Street and... I publish the paper for the Asian American community. You don't think I know where that teeny bopper hangout is? We're the reason its competitor bit the dust. I'll meet you there at 2:17 p.m. Don't be late. At 2 o'clock, I ordered a drink and took a seat near the window. At the neighboring table, 4 Asian kids, dressed baggy, played cards. I have a weakness for a good iced milk tea with tapioca balls, even if drinking milk gives me gas. Why don't bubble tea shops, which cater to a population that lacks the enzyme to break down dairy products, offer a soy milk option? I recognized Noreen by the way she surveyed the room in a military fashion. She was in her 50s, but well kept, her sensible blue business suit clashing with the ominously sharp points of her pumps. I stood and waved. She stared at me for a full 5 seconds before she marched over. Hi there, Noreen. I'm Guy Watanabe. She left my hand dangling in midair. No, you're not, she said, staring straight at me through the thick lenses of her wire-rimmed eyeglasses. Yes. The last time I checked, I was Guy Watanabe. You're no Watanabe. Your skin's too dark. You're Pinoy. No, I just look Filipino. It's a common mistake. My father's half Japanese. Did you want to get a drink? I can wait. What are you, then? Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mostly Asian, Chinese and Japanese. Some Yakima, Norwegian, black. Mostly Asian. What percentage? Which type? I scratched my head. We're not talking hybrid pea plants here. 75%? 85%? I guess it depends on whether you count my Yakima blood. Personally, I think being part native should count towards my Asian quotient. Because of the Ice Age land bridge theory? If my Indian ancestors hadn't chased woolly mammoths across the continents, who's to say I wouldn't be more Chinese? Her eyes narrowed. I didn't come here to be insulted. I'm a journalist working on behalf of the community. She set her Prada purse on the table and sat down. I'm not going to have one of those nasty milk teas. I'll just have water. I looked around, but away